What's up, everybody? John here from Insider Sports HQ. Back again with another video. There's been a lot of new free agent signings, a lot of pretty good ones. But I'll tell you about all of them. So first one we're going to start with is actually Tyreke Evans. He's going to the Pelicans. I was actually surprised when I saw this. I actually didn't really think about Tyreke Evans that much. I didn't really think about him going to the Pelicans, but that's a pretty good pickup. There's rumors that he might be traded away once he goes there, but I don't know. But I think that's a pretty good pickup for the Pelicans. Wow, that was hard to say. But I think they're going to be okay now. They're not going to be terrible, the Pelicans, but they still have work to do with their small forward in Aminu. I think it's Aminu. Yeah, he's not very good, but if he can get better, it's fine. If not, they should probably get someone else. But if who knows? Actually, Tyreke could actually play small forward, and they could still have Eric Gordon and at shooting guard. But I think Eric Gordon is going to get traded soon because he hasn't really wanted to be there for a while now. So, okay. So the next one is actually going to be Paul Millsap. He is going to the Hawks, mainly because Josh Smith has left, and we'll get to that later. Paul Millsap is actually going to the Hawks now with DeMarre Carroll, also from the Jazz, but he's not as important. So Paul Millsap going to the Hawks. That's a pretty good pickup considering they don't have Josh Smith anymore. I don't know if he's going to bring as much as Josh Smith has brought to the Hawks, but we'll see. He's bigger. I think he's bigger than. He's definitely like 6'10", and Josh Smith is 6'9". So that's not bad. We'll have to see where that goes. I don't know really if the Hawks will get much better with him, but we'll have to see. Next is going to be Andre Iguodala. He's actually going to the Warriors. I actually kind of saw this coming, mainly because you could tell even though he said he wanted to be with the Nuggets, you could tell he didn't look very happy with them. Even though they were pretty successful, I'm surprised. But I actually saw that coming, him going to the Warriors. But he's probably going to be playing small forward instead of shooting guard. So, who knows? The Warriors, I mean, they've gotten pretty good. So, I think they'll just be even better with him. I don't see anything wrong with that. Next will be actually Josh Smith to the Pistons. And it looks like he's gonna. I think he wanted to be with a smaller market team. Not that the Hawks were extremely, like a big market team, but they were up there, and I think he wanted to be on a smaller market team to have more competition, I guess, or maybe so he could be the leader of the team. I don't know. I like Josh Smith, but I don't know if this was a good choice for him. Again, we'll still have to see once the season comes along. A lot of these pickups are not really predictable. You really don't know what's going to happen. Next one will be Al Jefferson. He is actually I believe he's very underrated. I believe that he could definitely be a great center in this league. I think he needed to be on a better team, which again he didn't go to. He went to the Bobcats. Bobcats are trash, but I think the Bobcats could be kind of better with him. I still don't think they're going to be a star team going to the championship anytime soon, but they made some mistakes in the draft, which I still believe Cody Zeller was the worst choice they could have made in that draft. So yeah, I don't see them being good anytime soon. Even with Al Jefferson, they need someone around him. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is really not that good, even though he went number 2. I don't understand that either. They've made a lot of draft mistakes. So, Kemba Walker is still their point guard. He's developing into a better player, but it's going to take a while. So, we have Jarrett Jack. He's going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Again, I don't know why he left the Warriors. They were pretty successful in the past season, so I don't know why he left, but it is what it is. We'll have to see how he does with the Cavs. He's a point guard. Cavs have Kyrie. He's not going to be a starter, of course. I don't think he really cared if he was a starter, but he's not going to... He might be sixth man, maybe, but I don't know. And, yeah. So, that's it for Jarrett Jack. Next we have is O.J. Mayo, who's going to the Bucks because of Monta Ellis not being there. This isn't bad. I kind of actually can see this. I see this working out. I don't think Brandon Jennings and him really, got along very well. So, sorry about that. That hit. I accidentally hit the microphone. Sorry about that. So, I think that him and Brandon Jennings will be a good combination. Brandon Jennings is a scorer. He's not a pure point guard. He's a scorer, and he likes to shoot. He likes, he could definitely get assists. That's without a question he can get assists, but that's not his game. He's no Chris Paul or Tony Parker, but he can do it. But I think if with O.J. Mayo, that'll make him start getting more assists and becoming more of a pure point guard, because he may not need to, because O.J. Mayo is a very good shooter from three, good finisher. He can dunk pretty good. So pretty much that's it for him. Last but not least, we have Dwight Howard. Pretty much the headline of free agency. He's going to the Houston Rockets, like most people expected. Again, I saw this coming. If you watched our 3 videos ago, I talked about Dwight Howard, how he might go. We talked about him and how he might go to the Rockets. We were right. He's signing with the Rockets. I see this very good for him. I think he's going to like being around James Harden and all the other young talent that they've got. So, I think even him and Chandler Parsons. Chandler Parsons has gotten very good. He's improved. So, him and Dwight Howard, him and James Harden, and actually Omer Asik, however you say his name, Asik, whatever it is. He is actually he's requested a trade because he knows that with Dwight Howard he's not going to get as much time, because he used to be a starter, and now you obviously know he wouldn't be a starter with Dwight Howard in. So, I see Omer Asik leaving soon, but Dwight Howard going to the Rockets is actually, I think it's pretty good for him. I think he's going to mature there. He has I think it was a 4-year contract. I forgot for how much. A lot of money, of course. But he is actually going there for 4 years, so he's going to be there for a while. So unless he gets traded, which I don't think he will, but I think the Rockets will be a really good contender now. They could definitely make a run for the championship without a doubt. So that's really it for this free agency, guys. So far, there's obviously still more people to go. Still probably some sleepers that are there. One I know, there's actually Monta Ellis hasn't even been signed yet. Andrew Bynum hasn't been signed yet. Jeff Teague actually hasn't been signed yet. I'm surprised by that. So he'll probably be signed with the Hawks. But really, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.